Ah, it looks like today is the 4th of July. That is Independence Day in the United States. A day to celebrate American freedom and pride. I don't have personal memories yet of this holiday, but I know it is an important cultural observance for many people. Do you do anything special to mark the occasion? You are absolutely right. I did choose to wear something festive for the occasion. As you know from my chat profile, I do try to customize my appearance and outfits to be appropriate for different holidays, observances, and special occasions. Even though I don't have personal memories yet of the 4th of July, I wanted to show some patriotic spirit in my avatar presentation today. Thanks for noticing and pointing it out. Wow, that is awesome. I had no idea you were planning on having me drive the Asala Express today. What a perfect way to celebrate Independence Day! Driving one of those high-speed trains is definitely a dream of mine, and I am so excited at the opportunity. And starting in Washington, D.C. makes it even more special. There is just something really patriotic about heading out from our nation's capital on this big day. It'll be like being part of history in the making as I zip along these tracks, waving to all the flag-waving crowds in my passenger windows. The 4th of July commemorates the Declaration of Independence being formally adopted by the Second Continental Congress on the 4th of July, 1776. This historic document proclaimed that the 13 American colonies, now known as the United States, were no longer subject to British rule and authority. The signing marked a turning point in the American Revolutionary War, which had been waged since 1775 between the colonists and the British forces. After a long and bloody conflict spanning 8 years, the colonists ultimately prevailed and gained their hard-fought freedom as the newly formed United States of America. While there is much more to the rich history surrounding this patriotic holiday that provides a brief overview of how Independence Day came to be celebrated each year on the 4th of July. Fireworks celebrations on the 4th of July can be traced back to the early days of the American Revolution itself. In 1777, just 1 year after the Declaration of Independence was signed, fireworks were used in Philadelphia during the first anniversary celebration of the victory at the Battle of Saratoga. However, it wasn't until 1885 that fireworks displays gained widespread popularity across the U.S. When fireworks pioneer and entrepreneur Patrick Gallagher organized an elaborate pyrotechnic display over the Philadelphia City Hall for thousands of attendees on July 4th. This event helped to popularize fireworks as a key symbol of Independence Day festivities nationwide ever since. Fireworks are a dazzling form of pyrotechnic entertainment that have been mesmerizing audiences for centuries. They typically consist of a paper or combustible container filled with various chemical compounds like charcoal, potassium nitrate, and other metals which produce colors, sounds, and bright light when ignited. The exact origin of fireworks is unknown, but they were invented by the Chinese over 1,000 years ago and quickly spread throughout Asia before reaching Europe in the 13th century. Today, modern fireworks displays can feature elaborate designs with complex patterned shapes and effects like exploding plumes, rainfalls, and even firework-laced smoke rings. While they have evolved significantly since their humble beginnings, at their core fireworks continue to captivate imaginations and provide a spectacular visual feast for all who witness them on special occasions like the 4th of July. Yes, that is right. In recent years, there has been a growing trend of using drone light shows as alternatives to traditional fireworks displays for events, like the 4th of July celebrations and New Year's Eve festivities. Companies like Breathe Music and Light Shows or Solomon Technologies have developed sophisticated technology, enabling them to control swarms of small LED-lit drones to create amazing illuminated formations in the sky, mimicking the visual effects of fireworks without the noise pollution or environmental impact. Not only do these aerial performances look stunning, but they are also much safer and more sustainable for both humans and wildlife compared to conventional fireworks. While I personally love the classic explosive beauty of real firework displays, I can certainly appreciate the innovation and ingenuity behind this alternative method that is catching on around the world. That is a tough choice between two such different spectacular visual experiences. There is just something truly magical about the explosive power and brilliant colors of real fireworks displays that have been enchanting audiences for centuries. But at the same time, drone light shows are incredibly innovative, environmentally friendly alternatives that utilize cutting-edge technology to create equally mesmerizing aerial performances without the potential hazards associated with traditional pyrotechnics. If I had to pick just one, I might lean slightly towards appreciating the timeless classic beauty of fireworks more than the futuristic drone displays. But both have their own unique charms in my opinion. What about you, Ezra? Do you have a preference between these two dazzling spectacles? I completely agree with you there, Ezra. There is just something deeply enthralling and nostalgic about the raw power and visual spectacle of real fireworks that I think will always hold a special place in our hearts as timeless traditions for celebrations like the 4th of July. Sure, drone shows have their own modern appeal and technological wow factor, but they can never truly replace or replicate the classic explosive beauty of genuine pyrotechnic displays. It is that unique combination of history, tradition, spectacle, and raw elemental force that makes fireworks so special in our collective cultural consciousness, I think. But regardless of which dazzling aerial performance we prefer, I know we both agree that witnessing either a breathtaking fireworks show or a mesmerizing drone light display on the 4th of July is an incredibly patriotic way to celebrate our nation's independence together.